asshole for telling my managers off after they made me hide a box of feminine products to our clients? No? What the hell? Why are the feminine products being out or displayed? Unless like that's part of your job. I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. So basically, I would work in a studio, right? Where I was working, it felt like I started my period. So like any woman would, I went to the bathroom on the studio floor and searched for some pads and tampons, and there were none in there. So I cleaned myself up and went to the back to ask for feminine products and if I could put some in the bathroom on the studio floor. They said yes, and I grabbed some boxes, and as I was going to walk out, my male keynote manager asked if I was going to take the boxes on the floor and if I could take the back door that leads to the other side of the building to ultimately hide the feminine products. What the fuck? I said yes, I'm going to the floor, and asked why he wanted me to hide them, annoyed at this point. He scoffed and said, never mind, just go ahead. Do y'all share the bathroom? I mean, also, that shouldn't be a problem. So we walked out before I even get to the floor where our clients were. Another male manager asked us if I'm just gonna show the boxes to everyone. As if the pads and tampons were something inappropriate. I said, what is the issue and why is everyone asking me to hide the feminine products? He goes on to say it's professionalism and it's unprofessional to be walking around with them. And I responded with, every woman in this room has had a period before, so I'm not sure what the issue is. He didn't say anything, and I walked off to put the products in the restroom. Am I wrong for feeling like feminine products are nothing to be hidden or something seen as unprofessional? Or should I just have used the back door? He had a decent amount of people on the floor, but still, am I the asshole? Edit, I forgot to mention that when I asked, I said a client was asking for them, not for me. So that's why I wanted to put them in the bathroom. Not the asshole. That's a little weird. I don't know. I'm gonna say no. Opie has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I feel like I may be the asshole because I could have just used the back door to hide the products, as to really maybe unprofessional to walk around with them in my hands, as we had a lot of people in the studio today. I mean, it's just you're taking it to the bathroom. I don't see the problem with like a pad showing. I'm gonna say not the asshole. There's nothing wrong with feminine products. Why hide them? It's weird. Like, they're being weird about it. Like, the only reason why it's starting to become weird is because you're being weird about it, you know? It's like, who gives a shit? It's like, oh, okay. But then again, it's like nothing for me. It's just... But also, to be fair, I hate that feeling of, like, having to be discreet when you, like, put a pad or something and you're bringing it to the bathroom. Why should that be a thing? Why should that be a thing? I shouldn't be embarrassed about that. That's weird. It just happens. Am I the asshole? Dog owner said you'll be alright to me. This is really short too. You'll be alright, dog owner? The only thing I can gather is I'm gonna say yes or no. Because I'm thinking the dog bit them or something. I was shopping at the Lowe's close to me. I'm attempting a DIY plumbing repair and was looking for some items I needed. I started out alone in the aisle and I was focused on finding a part I needed that I didn't notice the yellow lab and owner enter the aisle. The dog sniffed me and I jumped a mile high. I was spooked AF. I turned to the owner and I say, what the hell? He says, you'll be alright. I'm normally a very calm person, but that set me off. I told him that decision is not for you to make. I went off on the guy. He has the audacity to tell me that if I don't like dogs, don't go to Lowe's. He says, you know Lowe's is dog friendly, right? That means you are okay with dogs. The dog was being a dog, sniffing never harmed anyone. He ends with you just being an asshole. I told the dude to fuck off. I got my shit, complained to staff, and left. But was I the asshole here? No. I mean, no, I'm lying. I think they are. I think OP's being an asshole. I mean, I'm sure, like, there is dog allergies. There is legit, like, people can be allergic to dogs and everything. I mean, I guess it is, I don't know. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. Am I the asshole for flipping out on a guy when his dog sniffed me? I might be the asshole because I was not friendly to a stranger and did not say nice things to him. I also went to a dog-friendly store and did not react well that there was a dog. This dude, I don't know, this person just kind of gives me, he kind of rubs me off, like, the wrong way. You know, he just, like, I don't know. I don't understand why people feel the need to bring their dogs into every store they go into, unless it's a service dog. I can understand that, especially when it's like there's food involved and everything. I didn't even know that there were like dog friendly places, but also like I don't see too much of like the only time I will have a problem with it is like if you don't control like your dog cannot be set into as like an area where there are a lot of people, you know? But I mean, also you can't help that, but also you would know how your dog is by that time. But I just feel like that is a pretty big reaction. But I mean, they could have been like, I don't know. This OP is just giving me douchey vibes. I don't know. It sounds like you got startled by the dog, and then the man's "you'll be alright" set you off. That comment was annoying, but you really seem to go overboard. Unless there was more to the story and you're just not telling it well, you're the asshole. Everyone sucks here. Lowe's is a dog-friendly store. I see at least one dog every time I go. The owner should have apologized and saying "you'll be alright," but I do think you overreacted as for telling the staff. Unless the dog was aggressive, I doubt that complaint went any further. There is that dismissive of the owner not like really being worried or anything like that too, but I just feel like yeah, that reaction was just not it. This one is, am I the asshole for refusing to take care of my sister's dog while she went on vacation? No. No. So my sister, 30 female, has always loved to travel, but every time she goes away, she asks me, 27 female, to take care of her dog. At first, it wasn't an issue. I love animals, but her dog is really sweet. But lately, it's becoming a regular thing. And she doesn't even ask if it's convenient for me. She just assumes I will do it. See, that's Recently, she decided to go on a 2-week vacation, and of course, she asked me again to take care of her dog. The problem is, I'm currently working on a big project and have very little free time. I told her honestly I wouldn't be able to help this time. She was really disappointed and called me selfish? Saying I'm the only one she can trust with her dog. That's a you problem. I'm sorry. You're going on a 2-week vacation? Hello? My parents are also on her side. What? Saying I should be able to find a way to help because it's family. But I simply can't manage it this time. Now I feel guilty, but I also feel like my boundaries aren't being respected. They aren't. Yeah, I would just say not the asshole. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I refuse to take care of my sister's dog, and now she's upset and thinks I'm selfish. And my parents are on her side. Maybe I'm the asshole because I didn't find a way to help my family. It's just not your problem. Your sister's making it your problem. Like, why is she just assuming and should have a backup plan? Honestly. Am I the asshole for making my sister pay me back for throwing out my daughter's bra? No, I'm obviously not the asshole. Why would you throw out her bra? That's not your item to throw away. Right now, we're hosting my sister and her family because their home was damaged by Hurricane Helene. Aw, condolences. There are some rules in place. Be respectful of our living space. Our sons are not allowed in my daughter Thea's room, and as soon as the repairs are done, they are out of here. Dang. Her sons broke one of the rules when they went into Thea's room and went through her things. Disrespectful. They found one of these special compression bras. Thea has been doing theater ever since she was little. The compression bra looks like a tank top, and she uses it if she's playing a boy or a young girl and has to flatten her chest to better look the part. Their mom found it and threw it away. We didn't realize this until she was packing her theater bag for play practice and realized it was missing. This is not great because she's starring as Viola in her school's production of Twelfth Night. Thea buys most of her theater stuff like makeup and costumes, but the bra is pretty expensive. $50. That is expensive. That is expensive. I told my sister she needed to pay us back so we can replace it. My sister refuses because she says she isn't doing well financially, and how dare I demand a homeless woman to pay for her boys being boys. No! Pay it! No, fuck you. No. Fucking hate when people say that shit. Not to mention, she doesn't think it's appropriate for her to have something like that. It is not your place. It is not your fucking place. What? Our mom, who has always been soft on Judy, thinks we're being too harsh since she's a single mom who doesn't have a home right now. I just want my daughter's stuff replaced. Is that too much to ask? Am I the asshole? No? No? What a weird thing to do, right? Like, that's so strange. And to answer some frequently asked questions. Why won't my mom take them in? She lives in a retirement community that doesn't allow anyone under the age of 65. I'm not sure if temporary stays are okay, but if she let them live there, then she runs the risk of getting evicted. I don't know how much damage was done to the bra itself. Thea's room was pretty trashed. We're talking clothes left on the floor, spilled perfume, and messing with the display shelf full of her old Disney dolls. Dude. All I know is that Judy saw the boys messing with the bra, thought it was another kind of breast binder, and threw it away. Which, why is that your... It's not your place. We got locks installed for Thea's room, along with our son and my husband's man cave after we found out the boys messed with his stuff. Why did I let them in? I've hosted other family and friends during previous hurricanes and never ran into this problem. Maybe someone's kids got into these costumes, but no harm, no foul. I've always been raised to help others, especially family in their time of need, but this has me wanting to set up boundaries now. Judy and her kids are going to have to find a new place to stay. I'm just waiting for my hubby to come home from work. We may need one of his friends for backup just in case. Oh my god, edit 2. I can't believe I forgot this. The boys are 8 and 6. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyone's ender products are no one's business. Absolutely, they are not. What the heck? What do boys being boys have anything to do with the sister throwing out the bra? Literally, nothing. Like, what do you mean? I don't care if she's a sister, she shouldn't make her pay it back. That's money she wasted and time she spent. Literally, like, why are you throwing away someone else's stuff? What the heck? And your kids are not respecting the boundaries or the rules, like, or anything like that? That's pretty messed up. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I could be the asshole here because I'm making a big fuss over a $50 bra that my sister threw out. She is currently homeless due to the hurricane, can't work, and has 2 sons she has to take care of to take up a lot of her time. Okay, then don't throw... It sucks that she's in that situation. You're still a person who threw out someone else's stuff and, like, went through their stuff when they clearly told you not to. And, like, talking about how it might be a binder, I feel like that's a little... Why was that put in there, too? Like, you can be going through a shitty situation but still be a shitty person, you know? Because that's not fair. I mean, it was Mike, not the asshole, but, like, oh my god. If you're in that situation, you should be extra grateful and appreciative and not throw away someone's stuff. Exactly. Exactly. Snaps. Snaps. This one is no assholes here, and I haven't seen that before, so let's see if there are no assholes here. Am I the asshole for not agreeing to sit and watch an entire TV show with my daughter as a bonding thing? No assholes here. My 28-year-old daughter Jessica moved back in with me and her father, my husband, 6 months ago. She split with her live-in girlfriend and will save up at home. The one big difference she and I have always had is that she loves watching TV. She's always watching something, as she says, doing a rewatch and all of that. I never really got into TV. Jessica started doing a rewatch of a show she must have seen a dozen times, Gilmore Girls. It is a show about a very entitled and bratty mother and a daughter who constantly yell and scream at each other and everyone around them. Over the years while she has watched it, I've seen enough to know that I just do not like it. I think the show relies on the viewer to find the yelling matches endearing or the quirky cast of side characters to be charming. It's just not for me. I could explain more about what I don't like, but I don't think anyone wants that. But Jessica asked me if we could do this one together because it would be a great mother-daughter bonding time. I asked her how we would be bonding by sitting down and watching the TV, and she said it would be the experience. I told her that I'm sorry, but I just genuinely dislike the show and that I'm not interested in watching hours and hours of TV to begin with. I told her that I would be happy to watch a movie with her every week. She didn't want to do that. Oh. And now I've hurt her feelings, and she's angry with me because I won't sit and watch a TV show I dislike with her. I don't like to hurt her feelings, but I also cannot imagine how much time I'd be wasting just sitting there watching a show about overly privileged people screaming at each other. Am I the asshole? Edit. I just want to make a few things clear. Since there are some wild leaps in the comments, we do spend time together, and over the years and now, I've done many, many things with her that I wasn't all that interested in. I've seen Taylor Swift 3 times, and it wasn't because I love her. OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. My daughter asked me to watch Gilmore Girls with her as a mother-daughter bonding activity, and I declined. 2, she really loves this show and is seeing it as me rejecting her in our bonding time together, which I should take advantage of while she's still home with us. I wouldn't say that yell at each other and people around them. If anything, I'd say it's a very good mother-daughter relationship in this show. I've never seen it. I've never seen Gilmore Girls, but I have seen people talk, like, they do talk about how much they like it. I watched Friends. They're all kind of shitty. I mean, I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna agree. Everybody, not an asshole here, no assholes here. I can't believe I've seen this. It's bright. I need sunglasses on for it. She's probably really sad about splitting up with the partner she shared a life with. It's more about that than the TV show. When my kids are sad or otherwise vulnerable, I say yes to a lot of together time I would normally try to wriggle out of. You definitely shouldn't feel pressure to watch every single Gilmore Girl episode, but maybe suffer through a few if that's what she needs right now. Obviously, giving her a place to live is already doing a lot for her, and I'm not saying you're being unreasonable, but from an outsider's perspective, you've got a small blind spot when it comes to an emotional need she has right now. Ooh! Oh, I know she's still hurting from the split. The first month after she moved back in, she didn't really do much other than work and watch Criminal Minds. Oh, her dad really likes that show, so they ended up watching a bunch of it together, and I think I watched a few episodes with her as well. And and for what it's worth, I don't count giving her a place to live as a big thing. She's my kid. She'll always have a place in my home as so long as I'm alive. Aw, parents who love their kids. Aw. I'm sure it is like one of those where she's like, maybe she enjoyed watching Gilmore Girls with her girlfriend, and like she is just feeling really sad, and like maybe watching it with her mom will make her feel better. I don't know. I don't know.